tonight at 9. A war of words tonight as Governor Tony Evers is standing by his proposal to swap out the word mother for inseminated person in state law.
Yeah, the change has made national headlines and has been the subject of criticism from Republicans.
So the insanity begins here where apparently they're just wanting to remove the word woman from the dictionary here in Wisconsin, the word mother, and replacing it with inseminated person. Now, I don't know about you, but there's something very wrong with that. You know, last time I checked, a mother is a person that is, a person that takes care of kids, is a motherly figure, something like that. But instead, they want to replace it with inseminated person, which seems like, it just sounds like a slur. It sounds like an insult. It just sounds overall just bad. And I don't know what else to tell you guys, but this is how far and crazy the far left have gone here. They want to erase the word mother and then put in a longer word or sentence on an inseminated person, and I don't know, you guys. This just sounds insanity to me. How are we reaching this level of insanity?
In all my time in and around politics, this is probably the dumbest proposal that I've seen. I think it's incredibly offensive to women, to mothers.
Republican State Senator Andre Jacques is talking about Evers' proposed changes to a section of state law about artificial insemination. Husband, man, mother, and father would be replaced with terms like person, spouse, and inseminated person.
If I called my mother an inseminated person, she'd probably slap me, with good reason.
Okay, so I'm almost tempted here. I'm almost tempted to bring in one of my good friends from the down under that cleans our house, to just ask her what would be to be if I told her she was an inseminated person, if she wanted to be labeled that. I'm pretty sure if she wasn't a good fond of me and knew who I was, I would be slapped atop the head and probably beaten down under, because it's an insult. Why would we call a woman an inseminated person? And I'm pretty sure if I call any of my female friends an inseminated person, I wouldn't be surprised if I got slapped across the face. Probably because, rightfully so. And as this guy says, his mother would probably slap him. I'm pretty sure anybody would slap him, because this is just insanity here. How do we have Democrats, this type of person here, bring up a word for inseminated person for mother? So what they're doing here, guys, is that you just heard this, that they want to replace the word father, and then they want to replace the word mother for inseminated person. So I'll say this again for everybody to see. The word mother is being replaced for inseminated person. Make this make sense, please. What are we doing here? Democrats, this is the reason why you guys are not going to win in the foreseeable future. When we end up seeing people do this type of stuff, and you are saying, we're going to replace the word mother with this type of language, and then they're just like, what are you doing? What is this insanity here? And it gets worse here, by the way. It does not get better.
What the Republicans say is a lie, so of course I'm pretty PO'd about that.
After attending a roundtable in Wausau, Evers told Fox 11 he stands by his proposal, which was included as part of his 1,900-page state budget bill. He believes Republicans are misconstruing his attempt at helping families who use in vitro fertilization for their own political gain.
All we want is to make sure that moms and dads have the legal things have been taken care of legally, so that moms can have a year of service from an OBGYN. End of story.
So again, of course, the Democratic mantra is to lie, which is a commonplace for them, it seems. Whenever something does not go into their favor, it comes out to there where like, oh, we didn't say this or we didn't do that. But as you can see here in section 3106, it says, even 1891, it says, if under the supervision of a licensed physician and with the spouse's consent of her husband, which is spaced out, by the way, a wife, which is again spaced out, a person is inseminated artificially as provided in Part B, with semen donated by a man person, which is man is crossed out, person who is not her, which is husband, which is again crossed out. The spouse of the person is being inseminated. The husband, which is crossed out again, is spouse of the mother, which again is crossed out, is inseminated person at the time of the conception of the child shall be the natural father parent of a child conceived. So let me read this to you in a way that you guys will probably be disgusted by it. So it says, if with the spouse's consent, a person is inseminated artificially as provided in par with semen donated by a person who is not the spouse of the person being inseminated, the spouse of the inseminated person at the time of the conception of the child shall be the natural parent of a child conceived. The spouse's consent must be writing and signed by him or her and by the inseminated person. That's what it says. If you read it with all the lines crossed out, it sounds more insane than you can possibly imagine. What are we doing here? So the guy's obviously already lying, which is, apparently part of the Democratic mantra. I cannot believe this. I'm actually going to go out and ask somebody who, if you want to be an inseminated person, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to get attacked. I might even get called. I may have the cops called on me because obviously they probably might be suing that I want to do something to them. And, rightfully so, that might be the case because it's just disgusting and stupid.
Is the change needed for something like that, as he
Not
explains?
at all. I've never heard that explanation. That has never been presented. And did he actually call them mothers when he said that? Because if he understands the term as easily as you and I do now, there certainly would be no call for him to change it in the statutes.
Evers wants to change other parts of state law as well. One state Republican lawmaker counting at least 30 times mother is replaced with a gender-neutral term, father subbed out more than 120 times. Evers says he'd be willing to present his changes in a separate bill. Republicans say they won't be considered as is. Ben Krumholz, Fox 11 News.
And you know what? They shouldn't be considered. This person should not even have the recognition of this. The audacity to say that this man is going to replacing the word father and replacing the word mother, and then want to replace the word mother with inseminated person is insanity to me. So again, we have this guy here who is saying that he wants to replace the word mother with inseminated person, replace the word father, and then on top of that, he wants to reform the bill to be more fair. It's like, no, we're not going to talk to you anymore. You're a crazy person. You're a lunatic. Get out of here. We're going to go talk to people that are no more sounded-minded, because this guy is a lunatic. And not only that, this guy is also the same person that said, oh, I'm not doing this here. I'm not doing that. My guy, we have a paper here that is literally showing that you are doing this. What do you mean you don't know what is happening? This is insane. So this is what the Democrats are, guys. This is what I mean. They support the transgender ideology and the insanity of it all, and they insult women. They insult women almost every step of the way, and which is, there's a lot of, to criticize women about in these modern days, all right? They've been doing some crazy stuff lately, all right? I understand that. But the fact of the matter is that we're going to change the mother to an inseminated person and think that this is normal and think this is okay. It's just, it's crazy. It's crazy. So, again, this is all happening in Wisconsin. This is insanity. I don't know what's going on over there. Guys, please, what are you doing? Help. What are you guys doing? Fix whatever's going on, because I don't know what else to tell you. This is all insane. Guys, it's what we call crazy. This is the transgender community, folks, and where the Democrats are going. And I don't see them winning a presidency anytime soon. All right, guys, that's it for the video. Like, guys, share. As always, take care, my friends.
Burn down the city, scream at the top of your lungs till you're dizzy. You can cancel everything and everybody in it, but it's not your